The truth lies under all the lies and corruption. People don't seem to notice that slavery is still in production. Why attempt and try to deny it when there's more slaves than ever before? And you're asking, how can they hide it when the 13th Amendment puts it behind it? In Article 4 of the UN's Universal Declaration of Human Rights declines it. Yet the U.S. imports 17,500 slaves annually. And you still want me to say that being an American is something I'm proud to be, while women and children are being exploited gradually. Look around you, because there are more than 1 million slaves pressed in the U.S. You would have guessed they live compressed, no rest, depressed, poorly dressed, suppressed, dealing with loneliness. No longer feeling blessed, because they used to coming up second best. Coming from a country prided on human liberty, there's more slavery now than any other time in human history. And the reason why they don't address it is because it's something they invest in. Slavery is instilled worldwide, such as South Asia, into the depths of South and East Malaysia. The slaves are physically restrained and forced to work, working endlessly even when their hands start to hurt. As human trafficking becomes a growing enterprise, the screams of kids in factories are just hitting cries, yelling wild, looking at the sky, screaming they'd rather die than be forced to work to produce for the supply. Women put into prostitution and forced to sell themselves, and the people behind it don't care, because they literally import the wealth. And yet we sit around complaining about our trifling daily troubles, while the slaves have no say, like a dog confined to a leather muzzle. They come from a place where the words, I have a dream, hold no value, and the pain is permanently printed on the skin like a tattoo. It's time for a change. People shouldn't be treated this way. They are nothing different from us. We are them, they are us. Open your eyes and realize the crisis. Knowledge is a virus. Spread it. This kid has had many problems these past few years. Feeling lonely and being emotionally hurt is what he fears. Got on so many girls, but he always gets rejected. He's affected by the way these girls have been feeling neglected. I guess you could say he's going through a love drought. The only way he sees to block it is the drug route. He perpetually injects heroin to hide the fact that when he's sober, he feels distressed and trapped. He smokes cocaine up his hip for a perfume department and claims he got his next fix in his glove compartment. All these drugs are affecting him, but to him it doesn't matter. His hopes and dreams he possessed were thrown away and shattered. Skinnier than he's ever been because he's dependent on meth. Tooth decayed by breath, he's got symptoms of meth now. Various altercations with death, but he takes another snort of meth, not knowing it might be his last breath. These are stories of teenagers that go through phases. And the second story goes like, there's this girl. She can't seem to stop the bleed or struggle. Every road she takes always starts with a dagger full of trouble. Name doesn't matter, but she's little and very young. Living life carefree and the smell of sex always hung. Parents were there for but never really cared. But they were unaware she was out having affairs. Heard so many times she didn't have a true lover. She was never cautious, so she never used a rubber. Always sneaking guys in for the simple fact that they love her. She was a little undercover under the covers. People knew her but wasn't respected by her peers. People said she changed and slowly her friends disappeared. Time passed and the period never did arrive. She started feeling sick and pain built inside. Found out she was pregnant, she broke down and cried. Sought out the help, but there was no word from the father. Outraged parents, she tried to speak, the parents wouldn't bother. Arguing all night, yelling switched into violence. Didn't answer the girl, laid down bleeding in silence. Got kicked out and forced to find a new home. Drenched in tears, she left, but didn't know where to roam. She was now forced to do everything on her own.